Scaling a business in today's fast-paced world can be very tricky. You need to be very strategic in the way you think, in the way you have the right support system around you, that you need to be able to gain fresh perspectives. You need to be able to have people around you that can have a heightened creativity in the sense of being innovative, helping you with innovation, helping you with seeing what's coming in the future and how can you embrace that today to be able to make better decisions for your business tomorrow. So it's very important that you find the right people, and by bringing the right people, the right wise counsel together, that will really give you the edge in business. The real question we have to ask ourselves is, how do we achieve all of this? To navigate this fast-paced world, you will need a support system that's almost like a community of like-minded business people, business owners that understand you, that understand what it takes to be a business owner and a business leader. And in this community, the beautiful thing about it is they all become vested in your success. There are 12 diverse mindsets that have got different experiences, different ways of doing things. And when you bring those 12 mindsets together, that's where the magic really happens. And then the quality of our chairs that helps guide you and guide the community to be able to have these fantastic outcomes and basically almost choreographs the outcomes for your business and for you in particular, so that this personalized board of yours actually generates all the great wise and fresh perspectives that you need. By joining a peer advisory group, you have the opportunity to build strong and meaningful relationships with other business owners that are facing the same challenges that you do. You will gain fresh perspectives and insights to overcome the challenges that you are facing, making better decisions in scaling your business. You will hold yourself accountable to your personal and professional goals. And most importantly, you'll find yourself in an environment where vulnerability is embraced and judgment is left at the door. This fast-paced world today is so full of unpredictability and change and chaos and everything else. If we look at the pandemic, it caught us all flat-footed. If we look at what's coming in terms of quantum computing, it's going to make the pandemic look like a storm in a teacup. Quantum computing has got such far-reaching consequences on this world that hasn't really come yet. So to give you an example, in quantum computing, because it's made out of a different material, it's made out of qubits and not silicon, it can do such greater volume of transactions at a time that it's going to have a massive implication for good and for bad in a sense. So if you look at, for example, when they want to do genome sequencing for precision medicine, they will put a genome sequencing on today's current supercomputers, and it'll say it'll take over 1,000 years to compute that genome sequence. When they've put it onto a quantum computing, which is made out of qubits, it says they'll give it an answer in 36 seconds or 30 odd seconds. So can you imagine just the sheer power of the computing power that you're about to have with quantum computing? Now, we can look at it from another perspective. Today, our banking system is protected by 128 bits, and it will also take thousands of years to crack that 128 bits. And with a quantum computing, it will also take less than a couple of minutes to do. So there's so much ramification, just to give you small examples, so much ramification of what's coming. And we need to be ready for that in business. There are so many disruptions that are coming because of convergence and everything else. But who do we get to speak to about it? How do we get the right experts to be able to come in and talk to us about those things? And how is all these disruptions tackling your industry, or how is it changing your industry? And it's so important that as peers, we get around the table, we discuss all these things so that we can actually make sure that we have the right input to be able to overcome these challenges. When you hear one member's challenge and everybody's inputting into that challenge, you gain so many wonderful ideas, the thought pattern recognition that happens, the heightened creativity. Even though you're not dealing with the same challenges that member's dealing with, it helps you find a solution to another challenge that you're dealing with. So that creativity, that heightened creativity in solutions that we find for other members, really helps us all in so many different ways. The camaraderie that's built up through going through these battles, these scarring processes of building and scaling our businesses, that is really truly so amazing, because you just get so many diverse perspectives that really can be game changing in your business. Just think about it. the germination of ideas and thoughts that come out of these discussions can actually lead you to a breakthrough in terms of changing or pivoting in certain aspects of your business that will just take your business to another level. Where would you find that type of interaction that's going to help you gain those new and innovative perspectives that's really going to take your business to another level? That's why peer groups right around the world have been going for more than 50 years. You know, in America, the shrinkage of members on peer groups went to zero in the pandemic because they all found such value in being part of a peer group. And when the times got tough, that's when people really needed a peer group. But I believe that you got to surround yourself on a day-to-day basis in a peer group, because the magic of 12 brains together, coming together to solve problems and maximize opportunities, is something that you can't even try and understand in your mind until you've experienced it. Just imagine not having these sleepless nights where you are always thinking about all these what ifs are going to happen in my business. Every day there's a new what if, there's always another circumstance. Can you imagine when you have this peer group where you can go and bring all these what ifs to, and they just bring these fresh perspectives, and they just give you such clarity of the action steps that you need to take to be able to overcome the challenges that you have in your business, that you don't have to procrastinate for weeks and months, causing so much harm to your business and the teams that are looking to you for answers and for guidance, that all of a sudden you now have so much more perspective and so much more direction to give them that your business just starts taking off. So I invite business leaders to meet with me for an hour so we can discuss the challenges that they're facing, where their business is at, and we can see how the boardroom will be a good fit for them and their business. Think about it really carefully. Is it worth the personal cost of going it alone? About what impact 12 unique CEO or business owner brains could actually have on your business if you allowed them into your space to get to understand your business and apply their minds to helping you in your business.